Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Missouri Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Missouri ready to kick off. They got us underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Aggies offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He's got it down the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Reed. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle, it's Concepcion. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on third and short. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the heat. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Sure hands, it's Craver. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Missouri's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Trying to make magic. There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Trying to run, it's Moss. Can't get him to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Aggies! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Georgia.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hand off from the shotgun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. After the filthy move, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this driver sacked. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. This is now a 7-point game. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Finds his man, it's Bussey. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback making adjustments. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Got enough for the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Got a man. It's Concepcion. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Jones. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Line getting set on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a... And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On the ground, it's Moss. Turning it on! May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Oh, that's him free. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Bussey.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or 2. Nice job, nice success.
They'll try to sneak it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Shoots his way for more. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The Aggies are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll run it to the right side. Got a little space. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Quarterback making checks. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Finds his man. It's Terry. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Gets away from one, finds room. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Nice move to keep running. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. The give. Quick spin on the run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
And that is a perfect job by the offense executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And he puts through the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And a genuinely fun 1st half to break down, led by, I can't believe I'm saying this, that special teams unit. It's one of the most well-coached groups we've seen this season. They stay in their lanes, literally and figuratively, and right now they are complementing the offense and defense perfectly. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think his play callers...
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Off play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Hardy. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Bussey. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Catches it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I know as a quarterback, he's your best receiver. He's one of the best in the country, but it's going to be hard to get completions thrown his way on third down into double coverage. On that one, you got to let your eyes take you somewhere else because someone else is probably open.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They'll go to the counter. Breaks the tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. With the catch, it's Bussey. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to the team.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
In punt formation to kick it away.
The kick is on its way. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll go back to work on offense. Pulled and fired complete. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bussey. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 3rd down try for the offense. Trying play action. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To throw, it's Reed. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. I'm sure they hope they don't have to exhaust all 4 downs, but it probably is 4-down territory as they look to take the lead with a touchdown. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Georgia. It's an outcome that...
Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Manning. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Going with the counter play here. Touchdown, Missouri! They move on top here on the 4th.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He wants to throw it. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Got 3 on first down. It's second and 7. Dropping back, it's Reed. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's 1st down. On the move. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Rushes on him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Pick your poison, right? When he gets outside the pocket, man, what do? Do I play the pass and stay back deep? Or do I come up and try to make a tackle? I'm not going to give up a big play and give up an easy pass, so it's just easy pickings for this quarterback because of his athleticism.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Moving out of the pocket. Across the 25. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. To the ground with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And off to Jones. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Pressure coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Reed. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bussey. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. This time he's got his man. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Bussey. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Texas A&M going up tempo. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Bringing the heat. He wants it all. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time